How we doing, Luke? Episode 7, Hacker to Hero. Unbelievable, we're still going.
We are still going.
It's
been a while.
Well, it has been a while. I'm going to hold my hands up, alright? It's my fault. I had to go to Dubai for a couple of meetings.
Unbelievable.
What? I did. Look.
Unbelievable.
Look,
you sold me out for the desert.
Yeah, but come on. I flew out on the I flew out on the Thursday night, overnight flight. You know what they're like, they're pretty bad.
Yeah.
You arrive in the Friday morning, meetings Friday, meetings Saturday, back to the airport late Saturday night, Sunday fly out, arrive home Sunday morning in the snow. Like, what? What? Come on.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going from the desert, 30 degrees, into minus 1.5 walking the dog. Like, you know, you've got to have some sympathy for me.
It does show the world is a mad place.
It is a very, very mad place.
In the middle of winter, you're going to Dubai. And what was the temperature there?
30, 31
there you
degrees
go.
during the day, and then 25 at night.
Yeah.
You know, what can you do?
I moved there for a job in December, and it was that. And I could not believe it. I was leaving here, and it was about the same temperature here.
Yeah.
And it was that. I couldn't get my mind around it. The winter there is 30 degrees.
Do you know what the worst bit was, though? I
Yeah.
didn't even have time to play around the golf.
What?
Yeah, I had no, literally, I went there, I had meetings over the 2 days, then I was flying back. I didn't have time. So, and this is why we didn't have a podcast last week. You know, I'm sorry. You said, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm going to Dubai."
Yeah. I was sat here waiting, had a coffee.
Do you know what I mean?
Coffee in hand, waiting for you.
Fair play though, you've already given me a coffee today. You know,
I have?
You know, you're not a bad spot, are you?
Spud?
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Not
No.
bad.
It's a good word.
Should we talk about golf?
Yeah, go on then.
Well, after Dubai, so landed
Yeah.
on the Sunday, Monday, where did it go and play?
Formby. Formby. Yeah, Formby.
How was Monday?
How was
Weather-wise?
Monday?
Yeah,
Weather-wise.
I'll tell you how Monday was. We got there, absolutely frozen.
It was freezing. It definitely was.
Proper freezing.
Yeah.
Frozen. So, first few holes were pretty white, to be fair.
Temporary greens.
Temporary greens, yeah. But what a course.
Yeah.
What a course.
I've only seen it with my own eyes, never played it.
You've never played
I've never played Formby.
Oh, I'll tell you what,
I played the one next door, Formby Ladies. Well, not next door, it's attached to the same place, Formby Ladies. What a cracking course that is, by the way.
Wow. It's insane.
The normal
the bigger
gents, I bet
course.
it's amazing.
You should have seen as well, because obviously the Storm Arwen was on at the weekend as well, like while I was sunning myself. I mean, in meetings.
Yeah.
In Dubai. I'm not gonna mention it again. I'm not gonna mention that much.
Nice one.
So there was quite a few big trees down, like proper down.
Right. Okay.
And it was like we were coming up the 18th, and the end of it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
One of the lads took a picture of me because the route was like about twice the size of my height. Do you know what I mean? And obviously hasn't sent it yet, has he? It's like, any chance? Can you send me that? Tell you what, the golf wasn't bad.
Go on. So, well, I remember last time we were talking about when you play somewhere new and your mind's a bit fresh, you play better, don't you?
Well, I'll tell you what.
So I'm not too surprised, but Formby is difficult.
Play better, 41 points.
41 points. Wow.
So I know, like, quite a few of them are temporary greens, but 41 points.
Even on temporary greens is good. No, it's not the same. I can imagine around Formby they're still very good, but
it's not the same. It's not as, you know, the greens looked meant.
Yeah.
They look complicated.
Yeah.
You know, obviously links. But little birdie on the 6th.
Birdie on the 6th.
Little birdie on the 6th.
And what's 6th hole? The par?
It's a par 4, 387 yards.
Oh wow.
Put it
birdie,
in.
Nice.
You can't see it where you are. It's over like basically a mound.
Mm-hmm.
I put it left, found it in the rough.
Yeah.
7-ironed it out of there. It was about 128 yards, full 7-iron for me, right? Because I was like proper in deep.
Deep.
Caught it like you wouldn't believe. You would have been proud. Literally on the green, and it was like 3 feet put. It was like, oh hello, I'm having that. Pinged it, and the boys were going.
And you made the most of it.
Yeah, they heard about that a lot.
I bet
they heard about that birdie, and then like it didn't start off well.
Mm-hmm.
First, it was a par 4, 394 yards, and I had a 7.
Oh.
So it didn't start off well.
I suppose on a freezing cold day, it's
iced
over.
I'm not warmed up.
You're not looking to break the course record out there, are you? So.
But I parred the 13th par 4, 370, got a par on it, and par the 16th, 120 yards, par 3. So, 41 points.
That's pretty damn good.
I was well chuffed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, which also brought my handicap down.
Okay, here we go.
This is what I want to hear. Put it through Golf England, so it's now down from 23.7 to 22.9. Get in.
22.9.
So it needs to come down again, doesn't it? We need to get working on it.
Yes.
Coming back to 41 points.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, that wasn't even close. That wasn't even close to winning it.
You're joking?
I'm telling you now. Like, not even in my group.
What?
Gordy, we're in a 3-ball, so one of the other guys, I think he had 39 points.
Mm-hmm.
I had 41 and Gordy had 46. 46? That didn't win it.
What?
Yeah.
46 points?
46 points didn't win it. How many won it? 51.
What?
Oh yeah, but he got hammered. He put it through Golf England once he like
51
points. Like, seriously, when we got back for soup and a sandwich, the lads were like, "What is going on?"
If I got 51 points, I'd be asking for a heavy reduction,
Wow.
as well as what they're going to take off anyway.
Well, obviously he won the
51.
money.
51.
Do
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So all the pots going to him, and like the lads are singing in the pot.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
he
my god.
took it home with him, didn't he? 51 points. So
Yeah, it's one of them that. Yeah, you put a scratch golfer in there, he's got zero chance of winning.
exactly.
Zero.
But I think he's come down from like 30s or whatever he was, like 34 or 35 or something like that,
to hopefully 20.
29.
Oh, take more off.
Wow.
Take 5 more.
I had a sneaky look on
Yeah.
the index, and I think he's down at either 29 or 28. But that's, you know,
Yeah.
he's
got potential to do more. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, that's mad, isn't it?
That is
51
crazy.
points.
Mm.
Like, I thought 41 was a good score. Like,
You would assume around Formby that is up there to win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But no.
Beaten by 9.
Do you know what I mean?
Beaten by 9.
It's like,
Wow.
It's like,
Yeah.
right, bit of work to do then.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, yeah, but like, I'd love to go back. Love to go back. Play it properly.
I'll go back with you next time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is such a good course, mate. It's like, I love it. I love Link Scott. Rory was definitely out.
Inner
Rory.
Okay.
Inner Rory was on fire.
I like that.
Yeah.
Inner Rory. Okay.
Inner Rory was, some of the lads even said, "All right, Rory."
Speaking about Tiger, the recent news.
So
Is it
what?
that recent post
Yeah.
that he put out?
He's swinging again.
He's swinging, but he's
but
mentioned...
he's going to play, you know,
Yeah,
different tournaments now and again, like Ben Hogan,
that's right.
like Mr. Ben Hogan.
Yeah, so
He
he's
just-
following his footsteps every
Absolutely.
now and then, yeah.
So
It's a shame, but I suppose
it is.
each event will be a massive hype.
Oh,
There's
imagine
not
the
going to be
draw.
enough of them, yeah.
Imagine like Tiger's coming back. Tiger's
Yeah.
playing St Andrews.
Yeah.
Like St Andrews have already
Yeah.
like wished him luck and all the best because they want him back.
Absolutely.
And Tiger loves St Andrews.
He does.
If he can
Yeah.
get back to that, imagine how busy that'll be.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And it's like the big year as well.
Yeah, I've heard about it's just about the busyness of the place. The shop, I can't remember the name of the shop. I don't know if you know it.
Oh, I've been
forgot
in
the
it.
name.
I've been in it.
The shop that's been there forever.
Yeah.
And it's massive inside. I was told when the Open is on, I'm pretty sure they do over $1 million in that week
I'm
of
not
the Open.
surprised.
Over $1 million quid.
I am not surprised.
It's
It's
unreal.
unbelievable.
It
That's, well, you need to get something in
I
the
know.
shop here. So yeah, I was reading, getting the, you know, we're not playing much golf.
Mhm.
Dr. Bob.
Yep.
So this game is all about the mind, isn't
You've
it?
got to say Bob's surname.
Rotella.
There we go.
There we go. Dr. Bob Rotella.
Yeah.
So the 15th Club. That's the one. That's the book I've got. Harrington.
Okay.
Porrick Harrington recommends it.
Mm-hmm.
He reads the stuff and says, yeah, you've almost got to learn it, you know, like a school book and like really try. But it is like you've got like people going blah, blah, blah when you're in the group with them and they're giving you the wrong advice because they're not pros and they don't have a clue what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
They know their own game, but everybody swings different. So it's like, oh, you raised your head. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, you did this or you did that. But I think you have to have your shots. Like you have to prepare. This is what I'm trying to learn now. Like a horse in the Grand National.
Mm-hmm.
Put your blinkers on.
Yeah.
And then like drown them all out. Drown all the shit out from around you. And just concentrate completely 100% on that shot.
Yeah.
You can go back to the banter after you actually played a shot.
Yeah.
But just like, even if they're mithering, you just tell them to shut the fuck up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pardon my French. But you know what I mean? It is.
I do, yeah.
What do you think? Is this like Bob, is Dr. Bob right?
So give some. So what does Dr. Bob say?
He goes, you have to prepare your mind almost like it's part of your body. You have to take these mental steps over and over again. Mm-hmm. It's almost like, going to the gym for your mind.
A routine for your mind.
Absolutely. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Whereas, if you line up at the tee, you'll do a few stretches and you'll have something that you do just before you hit the ball.
Yeah.
But you should be doing that for your mind every day. You should be like focusing. There's also an app called Imagine Golf, and I've listened to a few of it.
Okay, I've never heard of it.
It's on a subscription basis, and it's quite expensive, but you get free bits now and again to listen to it, and they're only 3 minutes, so they're nice and sharp and sweet.
Yeah,
but they're quite good.
Yeah,
like I've tended to like listen to them just before I go and play golf, and sometimes like in the car, just close your eyes and really focus, and it does seem to help. It's really weird.
Okay,
but it's quite a it sounds almost a bit new age, but like it is quite good. Mm-hmm. What do you think? What way? Talking from a pro, what way do you?
I think bouncing back just straight off what you just said there. I think like when you're a kid, and you're learning something new, you are solely focused on the skill and the execution of that skill with your eyesight, your body, your hand-eye coordination. It's so there. And like we said before about the mind gets in the way. It is. And there's so many things. It's rather than thinking just about you swinging that club, keeping your eye glued to that golf ball, watching everything go ahead and strike the ball, you're thinking about the stance. Am I swinging how I've been told to swing? It all feels unnatural, doesn't it, for a while when you're first learning?
So, or even other stuff is coming into your mind when you're playing golf, like that email I need to answer.
It's the comment your playing partner's just made. Stuff that sticks in your mind, and because it's quiet, and you're playing your shot, you're thinking about it because the noises all disappear while they're waiting for you to play your shot. And
it's like one of the other guys goes, he played his drive down. I was like, he put it into the trees. And he said, I was trying not to do that. But Bob tells you to focus on the positive. Do you know what I mean? Aim for that bit of the fairway. Don't go in with a mindset that, there's the trees, I better not hit them, because that's where you're going to hit. Because your brain is now going, trees. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you always have told me, biggest part of the fairway. Biggest part of the green. Don't worry too much about the flag in this one because there's danger around. There's ponds or bunkers, or go for that bit of the green. If
you play centered green, just center the green. You play. It's called no pin golf. You play all 18 holes without no flag on the green, and you aim to the middle every single time you're playing in. And from there you'll be pretty damn steady. Not a lot less mistakes.
But it's that positive attitude, isn't it? It's like it's taking the negatives away from your mind, because your mind and your brain go, you've told me not to go there, but I'm thinking so much about it that I'm going to go there. It's bizarre, isn't
it? I've got a couple of things there. I think one, with your playing partners, you're always going to get those people who provide
commentary.
Unwanted, commentary, unwanted advice. You're going to get it, and sometimes you might want it, and it might not be useful. But
the great thing is, I want to play with you and a couple others, and I don't want them to know you're a pro.
You want to think,
do you know what I mean? And I want them to tell you what you're doing wrong, because that would be hilarious. Could you imagine?
I could ask them.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if they just come off the cuff and go, "Oh, look, mate, your feet weren't just quite right."
Just a little bit. Anything to pick away, but I think there that it does sound a bit deeper into it, but the complexity of everyone's mind is unbelievable. We know that, and when you apply it to golf, one of the most complicated and hardest sports, it becomes a minefield. We try to simplify it. We can do our best.
Minefield.
Absolutely, and it absolutely is. So, if this person who's watching you play golf, that let's say they've played for 20 years, they think they've got a good understanding. What they're trying to say to you and the way you take it in, it could be correct what they're saying, but they might be bad at telling it, and the way you take it in is completely different as well. And it can destroy stuff. Your mind can be... my job is to get in your head. I think
me, you're in my head a lot.
Good. I think to be